If you're an actor, you'll learn how to improve your acting with just one quick lesson. If you're a filmmaker, you'll learn how to make a feature film really cheap with a crew of just one or two. When you hear a ding-ding sound like this, hit pause. If you're an actor, you'll learn how to improve your acting with just one quick lesson. Hi there. Well, now we're going to be showing you some of the film rigs that I invented and built, and some that you can build too. And today I'll be assisted by Virginie and Kate. And we'll be showing you how some of these rigs are made, how we use them, and the effects that you can get. Okay, here we go. This. Okay, you put that one like so. Like so. Now you can take the one that's on the back and put it also on the front. See, that tips it down a little bit, which is what I want. Now take them both and put them both on the back. Amazingly, it tips it up. Okay, you can take them both off. And I'm going to show how I can hold it like this if I wish. I'll do a voiceover on this later. Or I can hold it like this. You can talk, you can sing, you can do anything. There you go. You can talk, you can sing, you can do anything. There you go. Okay. Stick your arm out plus a few inches. Okay, and we're gonna, the worst part is hitting my hand here, see? Okay. Kate, push not quite as hard. Okay. Action, everybody moving. Not too fast or don't get too close. Go as far as we can. Just give me a little stop. Beautiful, wonderful smile possible, won't she? Kate can do something to make her laugh or something, or react to it.
Way to go, I love it.
Sort of watch my feet move at the same speed as me, more or less. Perfect, I think. Action. You can just sort of watch my feet move at the same speed as me, more or less. Perfect, I think. Ready, action. Just follow the dolly, basically. side of that my body will go through there, but the camera probably won't. Okay, pick up the mouse please. Going backwards or the back. Have you ever seen a dolly like this before?
No, I don't think so.
Ready, action. This is what I meant by it, so we block the wheels kind of, so it doesn't, we don't actually want the wheels moving, just the top moving. Okay, Virginie? Get a little more extreme here. Earthquake, there's an earthquake. Okay.
gorgeous.
That is so
Let's go
nice.
jumping.
Oh, I would love to go swimming right
So
now.
warm out. Ice cream.
Ice cream. Oh, like one of those, what are they called? Slushies? The
Yeah.
7-Eleven things?
Yeah.
Oh, I love
Slurpee.
them. Slurpee, is that what it is?
That is. Slurpee, yeah.
Oh,
I like
I
the
want one.
Pepsi Slurpees.
Yeah.
Nutrition is a big part of my life. These kinds of places are where I go on the daily. So yeah, that's kind of how my day-to-day goes.
Let's compare concerts with movies. Big rock concerts cost a lot of money to produce. Concerts by solo performers like James Taylor cost a lot less. And after all the bills are paid, the rock band divides the profit by the number of members in the band. The solo artist keeps it all. I'm going to talk about lighting. One thing that every micro-budget disruptive filmmaker should know is that lots of light makes a cheaper camera look better. How good is that? One of my favorite kinds of lighting is a light like this, which you could get at Home Depot or other places. They're very inexpensive, along with fluorescent bulbs. I've got lots of these lights. They're really handy. You can use them in all kinds of different ways. These lights come in two sizes, like this or like this. You can get, of course, any size light bulb that you want. You will see that I've modified this one slightly with a round piece of plastic attached with a couple of pieces of copper wire twisted tight. By doing this, it'll fit on a round light stand better than if you hadn't done it. I've got 7 lights on this stand now, which is a lot of lighting power. Most of the time, I just use 1 or 2. Here's a couple of light stands that I've made, which are very practical. You can get sticks like this. You just put the stick in this way. They fit right in, nice and snug. If you're using lots of lights, you can add some weight to the bottom. I've got 4 stands and 7 different sticks, if you want to call them that, 2 of which go right up to the ceiling. The different heights make them very versatile. One of them I have modified with some screws that you will see here, which helps make the clamps work a little better. They have less tendency to slip down. You can do that if you like. Simple to do. The kind of bulbs to get are called daylight type. There's an indoor type and an outdoor type. But what you want is the daylight type. Daylight type are somewhere between 4,000 and 5,000 Kelvin or thereabouts. You may see some websites which claim that they have the perfect outdoor lighting. Well, folks, there's no such thing. It depends on the time of day, the latitude of where you are, and the season. So what you want is just sort of a general outdoor light. And they're just generally called daylight, from what I've found. Sometimes they will have the Kelvin marked on the package. Other times I've had to write down the model number of the light and then search online to see how many Kelvin they were. Don't get carried away with finding the perfect light. Anything like this will work fine. If you want a softer light, you can get a piece of t-shirt material like I have here and use an elastic. So to cut some little holes and thread it through there and place it over the light. Of course, we'll always be careful to not leave the light unattended in case it gets too warm. To be quite honest, I have rarely used these. I find that fluorescent lights are very soft to begin with, and if I really want it, if I want softer light, I just generally put in a smaller light bulb. And there's something very cool that you can do with these diffusers, and that is they make very cool hats. Everybody, today we got 3 actors here who are going to be learning something that I devised. It's not exclusive to me. I'm not in magic. I didn't create anything, but I cut down, or I guess distilled, a lot of what other people teach in a way that we can present it really, really quickly. You can learn it really, really quick, and you're going to notice quite a difference. So what we're going to do is these people are going to be performing a scene that they've had time to memorize, and then we're going to shoot it, and then I'm going to teach the method, and then we're going to shoot it again and compare them and see how it is together and have a look at it that way. Does that sound good? Okay. Everybody happy, excited? Okay. Okay, so now we're going to turn the camera off and move the table over a little bit. About 25 years ago, I trained to be a hypnotherapist. I've hypnotized many, many people. I produced a series of meditation tapes, and thousands of people bought them, and they could listen to the tapes with stereo effects and and go into a meditative state. Now, there's a lot of myths about hypnosis. People think it's magic, that I can control people. It's not true at all. If I could control you, right now I'd probably say, hey, give me all your money, and when you get home, forget about it, and I count my money. Like, there's a myth that hypnotists control people. All hypnosis is simply self-hypnosis. We teach you how to do it yourself with suggestions, and you can do it yourself. And meditation is just another word for it, really. It's going into a relaxed state when, instead of trying to sort of like think and feel your character, you actually become your character. And it really, really works. You just have to kind of trust me. So I'm going to show you how to go into that sort of state very quickly. With practice, you'll be able to do it in about 10 seconds. And later this evening, you'll be able to do it in 10 seconds. But right now, it's going to take about 10 minutes. I'm going to sort of guide you into a state of relaxation. And then I'm going to show you how you can do it quicker and quicker. So the first time, it'll take a few minutes. The next time, about a minute, then 30 seconds, and then you'll be able to do it in 10 seconds and just start performing your role, just like that. And it really works. You just have to trust that it will. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do is you're going to just sort of get yourself comfy, feet flat on the floor. And you can kind of just watch me. You can roll your head around a little bit with your eyes open if you like. And just get yourself comfy, sitting the way you want. Roll your head around a little bit. Take a few big deep breaths, your hands lightly on your lap or your thighs, wherever you want, so that they're sort of supported. Keep doing that for a little bit. And then I want you to just take a couple of big, long, lazy, deep breaths. And when you're ready, just let your head flop forward so your chin is kind of resting on your upper chest. And let yourself go back in time to a space and a time when you felt very safe. You were warm and comfortable. You felt really, really good. You were alone probably. Maybe it was outside, a sunny day when you were a kid playing in a field, and you just felt wonderful. Just felt really, really good. Continue to breathe deeply and easily. Seeing a few details now as you enjoy that space, going back in time to that place. It may be something that's not in your child. It could be just from last week somewhere where you felt really relaxed and at ease. Just let your eyes close gently and visualize that spot. If you want, you can roll your head back and forth a little bit. And now I want you to take your thumb and forefinger on one hand and touch them together. And then I want you to touch them a little bit tighter and let a few more details come into the scene. Whatever it might be, whatever it was, it doesn't matter. It's a place that maybe only you know about. And you can go to this relaxed, safe, comfortable place whenever you want. And you're doing it now. And you're learning how to use your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is part of you. It's like your friend. It's with you all the time. And it helps you just the way your hands and your eyes and your feet and your legs and your heart and everything all serves you. Your subconscious mind serves you too. And your subconscious mind can take you to this relaxed place. And your subconscious mind can let you become a character that you wish to be. A character in a play, which can be on stage, or a character in a movie. And you become this character. I want you just to take a couple of big, long, lazy breaths now. I want to take about 4 of them. 1. You can follow me. 1 more. Head back a little and then forward. Head back. And then your chin on your chest again. And I want you just to visualize yourself going into grade 1, your first year at school. You walk into the classroom. You look around. Everything's a little bit strange. You see some pictures on the wall. Maybe you see the alphabet on the wall. Some pictures of animals, perhaps. A teacher. Some kids. Maybe you notice what the teacher's wearing. What the place smelled like. You notice how you feel. Excited, maybe nervous, maybe a little bit scared. It's your first day at school. When you're at that place, I want you just to nod your head slightly. Okay, just look around the room. Notice a few little details that maybe you can relate later. And let that scene go clear from your mind. Take another big, long, deep breath in. Oh, exhale fully. Another big, long, long breath all the way from your stomach, from your diaphragm, filling your lungs fully, completely up. Exhale fully with a sigh. But now I want you to see yourself riding a two-wheel bike for the first time. Maybe someone was holding the bike and then they let it go, and you realize that all of a sudden you're riding by yourself, you're balancing, you're riding along. Maybe you can look down at your handlebars, see what the handlebars look like, what color the bike is, where you are. Take some more deep, long, deep breaths. And I want you to do two things at once, or kind of continue in that bicycle scene, but also be in this room. You know, I'm sitting opposite you. You know what the room looks like. And you know that you are experiencing a memory as you sit here. And then I'm going to count to 3, and when I say 3, I want you to open your eyes slowly and just look around. 1, 2, 3. How do you feel, Leanne?
I feel good and relaxed.
How was grade 1 and the bicycle? Can you tell us anything about that?
From grade 1, all I remember is the coat closet.
Any which?
The coat closet.
Oh yeah, there you go, clothes closet.
Yeah.
Okay. And the bicycle?
That I remember perfectly. Every little detail.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So?
I can't really remember grade 1. I do remember playing marbles in my uniform.
A little bit louder. So.
I remember playing marbles in my uniform.
Oh yeah.
I think that's my memory.
Oh.
No, it's very unclear. The bike was red and white and training wheels. So I think it was on my grandparents' driveway.
Okay.
I think. I have a real hard time remembering my childhood.
All right. Magda?
I remember
Yeah.
pretty well. Great.
Any little details that?
I'm a teacher. Yes, I remember her. Her face still.
Your sister's face?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And bicycle, yeah, but not exactly myself riding a bicycle. By other kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how to go back to that same state, not necessarily the same place. You know, it doesn't have to be with a bicycle or the classroom, but that relaxed state. And you can do it very, very quickly this time, within, say, maybe a minute or so instead of 5 minutes, or maybe we were before, maybe 30 seconds. So just close your eyes, or actually keep your eyes open for a minute. Just sort of watch me. This is kind of how I do it. Rock back and forth, letting your neck muscles relax. You can roll your head around like this a little bit. And now you could close your eyes and start doing it the way you want to do it. And when you're ready, just let your head, your chin, rest lightly on your chest. Touch your thumb and forefinger together on one hand. And take 4 big breaths at your own pace, fairly quickly. Big, big breaths, touching your thumb and forefinger together. yourself now. Become very, very relaxed. Let yourself see yourself walking onto a movie set or situation. Maybe it's outside. Maybe you're performing a piece outside. Excuse me. And the camera's ready, the lights are ready, everything's ready. You either stand on your mark or sit on your chair or get in your proper position. And you're facing the camera. There's other people, in a moment. The director's going to say action. And you take a couple of big, long, deep breaths. Close your eyes briefly. You touch your thumb and forefinger together. And now you become your character. And you've been portraying your character here this evening. I want you just to become that character right now. You can rock your head around a little bit if you want to. Become that character. And then I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and when I say 3, you open your eyes and we talk about it a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Dan, I'll start with you. How do you feel?
That's Pat.
Okay, good.
Shitty. Confused. Lost. Retrospective, introspective.
Sorry, a little bit louder.
Introspective, retrospective,
yeah.
if that's a word. Despondent.
Okay. And why do you think that? You feel that's what your character would be feeling, of course, with cancer. Yeah. Leanne?
I feel really good and relaxed.
Okay.
And, as my character, I just feel like I'm in for a big shock.
Okay. Magda?
I feel good, relaxed. Like positive.
I can hardly hear you, but I don't think you're hearing on the camera, but that's okay.
Like relaxed and positive. And
Okay. Okay, we're going to just do this one more time. And I want you just to, you can just sort of watch me, and I'm going to just sort of show you how you might do it. When, let's say you're on the set, just like you're going to be, right? The director's going to say, sit here for now and get ready and everything. And you can do this without making a big deal about it in front of the people. They expect you to sort of go into your character kind of, and that's okay, and you're given like at least 10 seconds or something. No one's expecting you to start speaking instantly. So you're there, you're sitting there, and you could just, touching my thumb and forefinger together, I squeeze a little bit tighter for more details. Just sort of let yourself become liquid, if you like. And you're there, and you start performing. There's no thinking.
breathe in through the mouth or through the nose?
I breathe through my mouth. You can do whichever you want.
Okay.
Sure. You kind of get the idea what you're going to do, and so we're basically going to be doing that, and you know your lines, and we're just going to just kind of let it go at that and see how it goes, right? There's no magic to it, You can see how with practice you could do that in 3-4 seconds, really. It just takes practice at doing it, and you could, if you want, have a certain little scene or memory. Let's say it was sometime when you were young or something, and instead of, what did you say, that the closet?
The coat closet.
Clothes closet. So you could just see a coat hanging or something, and that would be your one thing that you need to see. You don't have to see everything. Coat hanging there, signal to get limp and lazy, or something like that. and you could do something similar. Okay? Any questions? All right. So we're going to set the camera up, and you, the audience, and you're going to be the audience watching yourself in a little bit, and I'll watch too, and then we'll play one that you did your best take from before, probably your second or third one in your case maybe, and one of these, and just sort of compare them and see how it is. Okay, sound fun?
Sound good?
Okay, we're gonna get up, move the table, and I'm gonna turn the camera off for a minute. If you want, you can sort of help me by putting the table on.
Hey, you want some more coffee?
I'm good. I want to tell you something.
Oh, yeah? What?
I've got cancer.
Are you serious? Don't mess with me, man.
No, it's true. I've got like 6 months.
Holy crap. I mean, you look okay. You had tests done and everything?
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss you. So much I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah. I'm gonna do good things before I go. I don't know what, but good things.
Well, I'll help you with it, whatever it is. Hey, you want some more coffee?
I'm good. I want to tell you something.
Okay, what?
I have cancer.
Are you serious? Are you messing with me?
No, it's true. I have like 6 months.
Holy crap, but you look okay. I mean, you had tests and everything done, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I'm gonna miss you. So much. I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah. I'm gonna do some good things before I go. Like, I don't know what, but good things.
Yeah, I'll help you with it. Whatever it is, I'll help you.
You want some more coffee?
I'm good. I want to tell you something.
Yeah. What?
I've got cancer.
Are you serious? Don't mess with me, man.
No, it's true. I've got like 6 months.
Holy crap. You look okay. You had tests and everything?
Yeah.
I miss you so much. I miss you.
Yeah. But I'm gonna do good things before I go. I don't know what, but good things.
I'll help you out with it. Whatever is it. You want some more coffee?
I'm good. I have something to tell you.
Yeah. What? Are you serious? Don't mess with me, man.
No, it's true. I have like 6 months.
Holy crap. You look good. You had tests and everything?
Yeah.
I miss you so much. I miss you.
Yeah. I'm gonna do some good things. I don't know what, but good things.
I'll help you. I'll help you with it. Whatever it is. You want some more coffee?
I'm good. I want to tell you something.
Yeah. What?
I've got cancer.
Are you serious? Don't mess with me, man.
No, it's true. I've got like 6 months.
Holy crap. You look okay. You had tests and everything?
Yeah.
I miss you so much. I miss you.
Yeah. I'm gonna do good things before I go. I don't know what, but good things.
I'll help you with it. Whatever it is. You want some more coffee?
Huh? Oh, I'm good. I want to tell you something.
Yeah. What?
I have cancer.
Are you serious? Don't mess with me, man.
No, it's true. I have like 6 months.
Holy crap. You look okay. You had tests and everything.
Okay. Yeah.
I miss you so much. I miss you.
Yeah. I'm gonna do good things before I go. No, I don't know what. But good things.
I'll help you with it. Whatever whatever it is, I'm gonna help you, okay?
Action. I get the friction just right, and I can hold my hand like this, and I just push like that for the most part. If I go like this, I could get slight up and down movement. So I'm pretty steady, I did it that way anyway. So we're going to do it one more time. Get the friction just right, and hold like this. Aim with the straw. Now I'm going to talk about cameras. I currently use a Sony AX100. Techies will say it is not true 4K, but a camera like mine is all you need to be a successful micro-budget filmmaker. I'm going to make a sketch to show you what I mean. Here's HD, which is 1080p. Here's 4K, which is 4000p. Here's my Sony, which is 3840p. Anything above this line is the happy zone. Most broadcasters will continue to accept HD for the foreseeable future. All you need to worry about is being in the happy zone. It's okay for TV. It's okay for Vimeo. It's okay for Amazon. And it's okay for filmhub.com. They are a distributor and they distribute to markets around the world. Up in this zone, there is endless discussion by techies about which camera is better. They talk about fine details, which most viewers don't even notice. I call this the anal zone. Cameras in the anal zone cost a lot more, and they take much more time to set up and take down, and they make your production slower. It is much more important to have an interesting story than an expensive camera. Okay, I'm going to talk about sandbags. For my disruptive filmmaking techniques, sandbags like this are too big. They just create more work and more effort, and you don't really need them. Plus they cost money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make sandbags like this. You can make lots of them. If you do need more weight, you can just use several of them. Right now, of course, that's a sock. So what you're going to need is a sock, 2 wire twisters, 2 bags, a bread bag is good, anything like that, and you're going to need some dry sand. I don't have dry sand, so what I'm going to do today is use whole grain rice. You can use that as well. The first thing you're going to do is put some sand, or rice in this case, into a plastic bag. I'm just going to make these sort of medium size, but that'll be okay. So we go like so, we twist it up, twist it some more, we can twist it around like that, twist it some more, and then we could tape it up, and I'm not going to tape it up right now. And we'll do another one. This is a bread bag. It's actually thicker, stronger plastic. Oh, what am I going to eat for supper now? Using up all my rice. Well, I'm going to open them later and save the rice. Okay, we can do something similar here. We twist the bag. Hold it up, whoop. A little bit of rice leak through my twisting part. I'm going to twist it a little better. And fold that over like so. And again, I could tape it up well. I could put another bag around it if I wanted to. And then we put it into a sock. Like so. Whoop. And then we do another one. And the easiest thing to do is twist that like that and use a wire twister. Twist it up like so, and twisting it a bit. Gonna fold it around. Twist it again. And there you go. Make a whole bunch of these. And you can start making disruptive movies.
Sam, you kind of look like her right now with that skirt.
Yeah, I wonder if you can do the. Woo!
There you go. Let's get somebody to
You
take
look
a
just
picture
like
of it.
her. Oh my goodness.
Twit. Tweet food. Oh, he was a little owl. He's so cute. Tweet food. No, it's a terrible joke, but I was told that by another person who tells terrible jokes. There's a lot of them. Do you have a good joke?
In fact, not really my jokes are in French.
Tell him. I speak a little bit of French.
You speak French?
Yeah, me. Good.
Okay. I don't know if you really know that, but
An important part of it is this little button right here, this kind of thing, because it can then pivot around that point. It turns easier. So we're going to put this down here. The camera's going to go on top here. And that's it. The body assistants can hand me another solid one.
Yeah, this guy.
See, one of the strongest, the way you do is pull it on the strength of it.
Whoopsie. Careful. No, that was a very dangerous joke. Oh, you got that. That's it. You won the game. I score.
Okay.
Okay.
This actually works better with the handle. I just wanted to show that.
She doesn't really, that thing that happened between the two of you the last time you met, she's still quite cross about it. She does want her slippers back. She wasn't very impressed that you took her slippers. They were her favorite pair. She only had one. So I know a joke's a joke for Geneva, she doesn't really, that thing that happened between the two of you the last time you met, she's still quite cross about it. She does want her slippers back. She wasn't very impressed that you took her slippers. They were her favorite pair. She only had one. So I know a joke's a joke.
I love Main Street. I do kayaking there in summer.
Really?
Yeah. I have an inflated kayak.
Sweet.
Very cool to do. I even cleaned a bit the water with it. I found a shoe.
A shoe while you were
shoe.
kayaking?
Yes. Floating. Just a shoe. Like that.
Did you take it with you? Or?
Yeah, I threw it in the the garbage.
That was very environmentally conscious of you. I like that.
Yeah, I took with me a bag, and every time I saw something in the water, I just cleaned it. At the end of the day, I had like a full bag of like a shoe and plastic stuff.
New conversation.
Knock knock. Twit.
Tweet food.
Oh, he's a little owl. He's so cute. Tweet moo. No, it's a terrible joke, but I was told that by another person who tells terrible jokes. There's a lot of them. Do you have a good joke?
In fact, normally my jokes are in French. No.
Tell him. I speak a little bit of French.
You speak French?
Yeah, oui, un peu.
Okay. I don't know if you will know that, but laquelle est la plus intelligente entre la blonde ou la rousse?
Je ne sais pas.
La rousse parce que c'est un dictionnaire.
Parce que le dictionnaire, because it's like it's a dictionary.
Yeah, the dictionary.
Yeah.
La rousse.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Devis means the dictionary in French, or
La rousse, it's it's the brand of dictionary.
okay. I like. Okay. Well, yeah. I think that's the difference between Vancouver and maybe somewhere like England, where I grew up, because in England you would take things down to the local waterways and drop them in there and leave them. I did not partake in this activity, but the local adolescents would maybe take a shopping trolley and wheel it and let it go into the canal where it would full with the sploosh. So you'd walk down the canal in the sunset, all the gorgeous colors of the sunset reflecting in the water, and there underneath the surface you'd see these like ghostly figures of 3 or 4 shopping trolleys like strewn with.
Since we shot the footage that you just saw, I have improved the original design. The original design would sometimes squeak when the handle was lifted up or down. Now I suggest that you make it this way. You will see the handle here has a small hole right there, and there's another one over here. The handles are spread open and extended over the screws which are sticking out here. To install a handle, you just spread the handles apart, fit that over that screw, this one over this screw, and that's all there is to it. It's nice and quiet. That's the way that I suggest you make it now. Hi, I'm Steve Cosmic. I'm an inventor and a filmmaker. And today I'm going to show you how to make my pizza box camera slider. To make it, you're going to need a broom or a mop. The handle actually, take the top right off, comes off nice and easy just like this. You're going to need a pizza box from a large pizza. That'll be your major expense, unless you get one like I did. I paid 75 cents for this from someone at a pizza joint. You're going to need a little tripod. This is not the type I recommend, but it's the type I have right now, so I'm going to use it. I recommend the one with a ball head so you can tip it sideways as well as up and down, but this will work fine for what we're going to do today. You're going to need some tape, packaging tape. This is from Staples. I suggest you get the best quality that you can. It's the thickest they have. It's very sticky. A tape machine like this makes it a lot easier to use, but you could get by with just peeling it off the roll. You're going to need some scissors, a knife, a jar full of water, or maybe you got a jar of pizza sauce. You could leave the pizza sauce in it, or, well, use water like I did. You're going to need a lid from a plastic container. This is from yogurt. And that's it. Oh, you're going to need some string, a heavy cord, something like this. About, I don't know, it's probably about 12 feet or so, something like that. And away we go. What you want to do is open your pizza box, place your little tripod inside the box, like so, and we're going to mark around this spot here. Something like this, and you'll see it's just to mark that spot where the legs are. See it right there? Can you see it? Okay. Then, next we're going to get a little bit of cardboard, something like this, and we're going to tear off a bit of it here, something like that. We're going to hold this cardboard along the edge of the pizza box like this and draw a line along here like this, something like this. And we're going to cut along that line with the scissors. It's very important you measure this quite accurately. The length doesn't matter, but the width is quite important. What we're doing here is we're going to make sort of like a little column that will support the tripod inside the box. If we put the tripod on top of the box without support inside, it would have a tendency to kind of bounce up and down a little bit more. By putting little columns inside there, it'll be a lot stronger. So we're gonna first make sure that we've got it exactly the right height as the edge of the box. It's very important. Let's see, I've got it a little bit lower at one end, so we're gonna throw that part away. It's very important that it not be higher. If it was higher, when closed, there would be kind of like a little bulge in the box. That would create a low point on the bottom, which would enable the slider to sort of fishtail and swivel around. We don't want that. It's got to be exactly the right height. Then we simply fold it up a little bit, something like this. I'm going to use my handy little tape machine here to create what I'm calling a little column, and that's going to be quite solid. It'll be under the tripod leg, so we're going to put that there for now. gonna make another one. Okay. Cut this out the same. Curl it up. A little bit of tape here. Make another kind of a little column here. Something like that. That's good enough, just like that. Like that. And we're going to tape them in place over here. Press the tape back a bit. You see that? You can use it on a table too. Okay, you can see it better here. This is where I've marked the where the bottom of the tripod legs will be. They'll be over that. We're going to get this like this. Place it there. A bit of tape. So now put it right over the top, kind of down, something like that. We're going to be putting quite a bit more tape here. It doesn't have to be no precision to any of this really. Put this over the top, down, something like that. It'll stay in place because the lid will be pressing down on that after. We're going to do the same thing over here. Next, we're going to insert this yogurt lid. This is very important. This is going to be going in a place where later the pole or broom handle in this case will be pressing on here. This is very important too. It keeps the cardboard from being worn away, especially on pavement and that sort of thing. And it also sort of spreads the load out so we don't have a really hard spot that's pressing in one place, which is very important. We want the load kind of spread out a little bit more. So we're going to tape that about there. Some more tape. And use a longer piece on this in this direction here. And we're going to put a little more too because there will be a little bit of pressure on that. Next, we close the box. And we're going to tape it closed. It's important that the box be taped quite tightly while you press down. We don't want any sort of movement with the box opening and closing a little bit as it bounces around a bit. So push down here as you tape. Make sure the tape goes underneath around the back a bit so it holds it really tight. And I'm going to pull that up and push over as well as push down here. Do that. We'll do that all around. And what we're doing is sort of making the box really tight. You see there's a little space so we're pushing in and downwards as we tape. Down and over, push down there, around there. And next I'm just checking that these are the reinforced places underneath. We're going to tape our little mini tripod down here. Actually, I'll put it this way, I think, so I can work at it from the back there. Okay, we're going to put it right there, just something like that. Tape it down. And what I do is the first couple little pieces of tape, I don't try and get them too good. We're going to be adding a lot more tape to it. Put that around, something like that. And something like that. Next, we're going to get really quite serious with the tape here. We want to remember that this is holding our camera. If this came off here, our camera could fall down. So I'm pulling out quite a bit of tape here. I'm going to make this fairly long, right over to there, like so. Around, and so. Make sure it goes under the box a little bit. This one, again, quite long. Going over there, around, down here, under the box a little bit. This tape is quite strong. I do not recommend getting any cheaper tape. Get the best kind you can get. Okay, you can see that's quite strong. With the weight pressing down on it, it's actually quite solid. Okay, coming along. Next, we're going to kind of figure out where to put a little hole in the box. Remember, this is going to press through the box onto the little yogurt lid. So it's right about there. I'm going to use the knife to poke a hole. I'm going to saw a little hole here. Now we got the little piece stuck in there. I don't think it'll hurt anything anyway. I'm going to take it out. See, we've got a nice little hole. And I'm just checking. I can see the yogurt container lid right there. It's quite nicely in place there. Okay. And we're almost done. An important part of your film rig is some weight at the front there. We want the weight as low as possible, and we want it to stay in one place. So the simplest thing to do is just put your weight there. Later, when you're using your camera slider, you can experiment with different sizes of jars, larger, smaller ones, and so on. Next, we're going to cut this up and cut a hole here. And I'm making it a little bit smaller than the size of the jar. I want it to be a snug fit. I don't want the jar to jiggle around. If the jar jiggles around, it could contribute to a jiggly picture. So that'll go in there. See that squeeze? Oops, a little bit too small. I don't know where. I think this side needs to be rounded a little bit more. A little bit off that side. And maybe over here. I think it'll squeeze in. It squeezes in. So there's the pizza slider, almost, not quite. Next, we want to attach our strings that we pull it with. It's important that these strings be in the right place. They should be about, it looks like about 3 inches to me. We're gonna make a hole here. That's what, 1, 2, roughly 3 inches. We're gonna make another one over here. Make another hole right over here. And again, we're measuring about 3 inches. You can see that that's about 1, 2, 3 inches. We're going to make a hole right about here, and another one. You see it here, one about here. And we're going to use our little knife, cut a little hole like this. You know what, I'm going to take this jar out for right now. Tip the box up and cut a little hole over here. Jiggle the knife a little bit. And we'll do the same thing over here. And over here, this was an extra large pizza, supposedly. Hope I don't cut myself. Okay. Okay. We're going to attach our string to it. I'm just going to push this in here. Hope I can pull it up somehow where I can see it. Well, you know what? I'm going to cut this hole a little better. Get that piece of cardboard out of the way there. That's a lot better. And twist the knife a little bit. There we go. And push now. Clean out this little piece of cardboard here. Okay, now we're going to push that in there. Pull it up. Tie a knot. And I'm going to tie the other one. I think this string is a little bit long. I'm going to tie it. I'm not going to use it the full length. And just to make things tidy here, I'm going to stuff this loose end in the box. There we go. Now, we're almost done. Another important thing to do is to put tape on the bottom. It will actually slide better on a wooden floor with just cardboard, but it tends to fishtail a little bit, kind of jiggle like that a little bit. I found that it works better if you put tape over the entire thing, so we're going to do that now. Okay. Now the other reason for putting tape over the whole thing is that it will be more durable when using it out on pavement. Okay. And it also works a little better on carpet. We're going to use it on carpet too. So the tape is good for 3 different reasons. And we're ready to give her a try. Put the jar back in. And there we have it. Now, depending on the weight of your camera, you can adjust the slider by adding more or less water here, or a larger jar or a smaller jar. You can also use a sandbag. I've made one here out of a sock with 2 small bags of sand inside. They're plastic bags taped up, and you can put the bag over front if you wish, or around the camera like so, and pull it that way. You just got to experiment a little bit, but it does work very, very well. When pulling it, it's important to make sure that your hand does not go from side to side, because when that happens, the slider will get a kind of a fishtailing motion to it. It's important to keep your hand rigid and to squeeze the string very tightly. You can use a glove perhaps, or wrap a small cloth or something around it if it slips in your hand. And then you just pull. You can do it walking backwards, or you can walk this way and use 2 hands if you like. And when pushing it, you just push in a straight line. Do not try and steer it very much. If the camera seems to be pointing a little bit off to the side, do not try and correct it with the stick. Instead, just adjust the camera on the tripod like so until it's going exactly the way that you want it to go, and push it that way. It's very simple. It works great. action. Hello, I'm Steve Cosmic, and I'm a filmmaker and an inventor. I'm going to show you how you can get the shots that you just saw just by using a blanket. I call it blanket cam. You'll be able to use it on smooth floors and on carpeting as well. Now, there's a lot more to it than just sticking a blanket under your tripod. If you don't do it right, your tripod could tip over and you could break your camera. The other little tricks that you need to know are tricks that will make it work smoothly, make it work perfectly. You get great shots, but you got to know the little tricks. I'm going to show them to you. Are you ready? So what you're going to need besides a blanket, which we've shown you here, is some packaging tape. I'm going to use packaging tape on this little tape machine. You can also just roll it off the roll if you want to. You're going to need a sheet of plastic, something like this. And you're going to need a broom or a mop. And one of the first things you're going to do, or the first thing you're going to do, is unscrew the handle so you've got just a stick. The first thing we're going to do is fold the blanket so it's a little bit bigger than, say, the bottom of your tripod. Bigger than the space that your tripod needs to sit on. So we're going to get it about this big. You can experiment. I'm going to lay it on the floor. Next, we're going to set our tripod on the blanket, about like so. Well, we're going to set it something like this. We're going to get our stick, our broom handle here, and place it over here, something like this, about in a position like this. We're going to tape this around here. Get some tape, temporarily stick it on the tripod leg, gather this up, hold it together here, and tape around the whole thing. Like that. Next, we're going to fold the blanket over like that a little bit. And it would work like that, but we need the little trick here. And this little trick is very important. Without this little trick, the thing won't work so well. You'll feel the bumps. The bumps will be transferred into the camera. So you need to put a little piece of cardboard under each leg, like this, and then you get over here and you just push. You just push like so, just like this, and you'll get a wonderful smooth shot. To do a pull out, or to make the camera go backwards, if you like, we're gonna want the stick over at this end, and we're gonna have to apply some more tape. First, we put the tripod back on the little piece of cardboard, and we're gonna get a little more tape. Put the tape around the blanket some more, like so, getting some of the tape on the handle. That's very important, or else the handle would just pull right out. So I'm going to put a lot of extra little tape there. Put some like so. We're going to put a bunch more around over here. put it on really tight. And then to make it work, we move the tape machine. We push down on the handle. I'm pushing down on it, but up higher here. And we just pull. Just like so, and you get a beautiful smooth shot. Just takes a little bit of practice. To make it work on carpet, first we're going to move the tripod. Spread this plastic sheet down, like so. Put the blanket on top of the plastic. Like this. Now, we're going to get some safety pins, which I have here. I forgot to mention them before. These are just ordinary safety pins. We're going to get a few of those out. And we are going to use safety pins to connect the plastic to the blanket. We'll wrap it around each tripod leg a little bit and put it like so. Do another one over here. I'm just going to pin it to the other part of the blanket here, something like this. And put the plastic over here as well. Going through the plastic, through the blanket, getting a little bit of that blanket. Putting that like so, like that, and through the plastic there, through this blanket. Wiggle it around here a bit. And we're done. Doesn't look like much, but it works great. And this will work on a carpet. Again, you just pull while pressing down on the handle. And there you have it, folks. I'll be showing you a bunch more shots that we've got with this thing. It's simple, it works great. You can make it in just a couple of minutes for more or less nothing. And there you have it.
People like Marilyn Monroe, Jane Russell, and so many others. They were so inspired. I've been looking around on the web and I found this word that was used to describe them. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to have a look at the sweater girls from the past and compare them to the sweater girls of today, using old pictures, old movie footage, anything that gives inspiration and an insight into what it was like then versus what it could be like now.
Hi Sam! Hi! So how did you feel the first time that you were walking down the street with this?
Oh yeah. The worst part is I brought flip-flops. I actually brought flip-flops with me to the beach and I didn't put them on.
Oh. Oh no, actually that was fun.
My talent is making a funny face. It goes a little something like this.
Hi, I'm Stevie Strutz, and I'll be your host for the Bikini Babes Countdown Contest. 6 beautiful bikini girls will be competing for a $10,000 prize and a chance to star in a movie.
I like wearing bikinis because they're simple, they're easy, and it's less to wash.
This is a surprise. It looks like Betsy is pulled into the lead.
I really want to win! I really want to win!
Only one girl can be the winner. She will be winning a $10,000 cash prize, and she will have a chance to be the lead role in a movie. I'll be announcing it to her now. Hi, I'm Stevie Strutz, and I'll be your host for the Bikini Babes Countdown Contest. 6 beautiful bikini girls will be competing for a $10,000 prize and a chance to star in a movie. They'll be dancing, modeling, and be demonstrating their talents. I'll also be interviewing them as well. The audience is waiting, so let's go inside and meet the girls. 6 beautiful bikini girls will be competing for a $10,000 prize and a chance to star in a movie. They'll be dancing, modeling, and be demonstrating their talents. I'll also be interviewing each of them. The audience is waiting, so let's go inside and meet the girls. Let's get started with Portia, our first dancer.
I'm Portia and I'm gonna dance for you.
Do you like dancing?
Of course.
Why do you like dancing?
Dancing's fun. It's good exercise. Lots of fun.
Do you like wearing bikinis?
Of course, who doesn't like bikinis?
Why do you like wearing bikinis?
I can touch my butt to my head.
Do you like dancing?
Oh yeah, I love dancing. It's so much fun.
Why do you like dancing?
Oh, it's a good workout and it's fun. You don't even realize that you're working out because you're just having so much fun.
Do you like wearing bikinis?
Yeah, I love bikinis. They're so cute.
Why do you like wearing bikinis?
Oh, they're super cute. I have so many of them. It's like a giant collection.
Tell us about when you first danced in a bikini.
That was a long time ago, but it was fun.
Do you want to do more bikini dancing?
For sure. I think that it's a good workout.
Do you want to be on YouTube and have lots of fans?
Yeah, for sure. I already have a fan base, but it would be awesome to get more fans. My talent is making a funny face.
Portia is such a beautiful girl. Well, that does it. The competition is over. It's time to see who the winner is.
Mama, do you remember? Daddy, it was December. The worst Christmas of my life. The screaming and the beating I ran into the night. Did you know you had broken my spirit? The screaming at night, I still hear it. There's a part inside that remembers. I tell people that I'm fine, but I'm living for my wine. Daddy, we're your broken children, huddled in the back seat, wondering why are you so mad? Are you never, ever glad? And we long to be driving now. Did you know you had broken my spirit? The screaming at night, I still hear it. There's a part inside still remembers. I'm hiding the pain with whatever, and most of the time it ain't fun. And I know that I deserve fun.
Spare change? I wouldn't ask you, because you're going to put me in a movie. If I start talking now? My name is Roger, and I live on the street. It's not so lonely now that Nellie moved in with me. We live together, but we don't have sex. I don't like screwing a woman who can't stop coughing. Some guys like it. Marvin says it feels neat when they cough, but I think it's very distracting. It's warmer in the dumpster with Nellie, and she never gets after me for farting. What's the point? And she never gets after me to vacuum neither. I got a vacuum. Nowhere to plug it in though. I tried plugging it into Nellie one time and she gave me a black eye. Reminded me of when I was little. All us kids with our little black eyes. When Dad did it, it was our left eye, and when Mom did it, it was our right eye, because she is left-handed. When the neighbors saw us with two black eyes, they know we was being treated equal. It was nice of Nellie to remind me of my childhood. She's gone to get wine and maybe bring me a slice of pizza. I told her if there wasn't enough money to skip the pizza, and she said, "What do you think I am, stupid?" That's why I like her. I like her, but I don't love her, because I still love Josie. I know you want me to tell you about my life. There was always lots of fighting and screaming when I was at home. Last time I got beat up, I was 15, and I ran away. My brother stayed till he was 16. One sister got pregnant when she was 15, and the other when she was 13. After I ran away, I got a job washing dishes and I tried to go to night school, but it was too hard. My brother, he lives on the west side and he says there's better stuff in the trash there, but the police hassle him. One of my sisters, she married a rich guy and has a nice house and everything. And she gets her doctor to give her pills. The other sister disappeared, and I never seen none of them, nor my parents. I got a job in a bike factory, and that's where I met Josie. Boy, we had lots of fun there. Josie had put the seats on the bikes and the cables, and they'd come rolling along to me, and I'd put the sprockets on them. And sometimes she'd put little notes under the seats, and I'd read them. And one time she put a note that said, "I love you, Roger, and our love will last forever because we're soulmates." And sometimes she'd put the seat on backwards, and when she did that, it meant that she was going to stay overnight and sleep with me. Boy, I was always looking to see if the seat was coming on backwards. Finally, she was putting the seat on backwards just about every day. And that's when we got married. We got our own trailer on the other side of town. And we had it half paid for and a little garden and everything. And then one time, Josie took the bus into town. She was getting vodka and oranges because we was going to make screwdrivers with fresh orange juice. And she got off the bus. I was waiting for her by the side of the highway, and she came running along, and the bag broke, and the oranges fell out, and the vodka fell down, and the vodka fell on an orange, and it never broke, and she handed it to me, and then she went back to get the oranges. And she didn't see the car. I held her head in my hands, and she looked at me and she said, "I love you, Roger." And then she died. They did an autopsy. Said they had to find out how she died. Shit, anyone could see she died by getting hit by a car. The autopsy showed something. Josie was pregnant. We was gonna have a baby. I never loved nobody since then, not even myself. One time, I got drunk, and the trailer burned down, and now I live here. Someday, I'm gonna go to AA, and I hope it's before I die. It'll help me. Josie would like that. That's all I'm gonna say now. You turn that off. You turn that off! Turn that off now!
Mama, do you remember? Daddy, it was December, the worst Christmas of my life. The screaming and the beating, I ran into the night. Did you know you had broken my spirit? The screaming at night, I still hear it. There's a part inside that remembers. I tell people that I'm fine, but I'm living for my wine. Daddy, we're your broken children, huddled in the back seat, wondering why are you so mad? Are you never, ever glad? And we long to be driving now. Did you know you had broken my spirit? The screaming at night, I still hear it. There's a part inside still remembers. I'm hiding the pain with whatever. And most of the time, it ain't fun. And I know that I deserve fun.
She didn't quite finish high school. It was too hard to be at home. She left there with tears and anger. They didn't care when she was gone. She took the bus into the city, got into trouble the very next day. No one there, no one took pity on the runaway, on the runaway. With a secret, she's a big girl now, though life can be a little strange. She's a big girl now. Will she ever, ever, ever change? She's had boyfriend after boyfriend. Why are they all just like her dad?
That looks like a good camera. And all the lights and everything. I've never been in a video before. Will it take you long to set up?
No, I'm almost ready. I'll be behind the camera in a minute.
Okay. Is it on now? Will this be on TV? I still don't see why you want to make a video about me.
Well, I think you'll be interesting. Just relax and talk to the camera.
You said I could talk about anything, right? Can I tell a joke? I know a joke. My grandmother, she died 6 years ago. She's been in heaven since November. They wouldn't let her in until I paid off her visa. I think that's pretty funny. A friend of mine wrote that. He's an older guy. We talk sometimes. He always remembers my birthday, which is pretty good. Because sometimes I don't. Okay, I'll tell you about my job. I am a cam girl. I've been a cam girl for about
6 months? Actually, my official name is Internet Chat Hostess. I think that's pretty funny. Internet Chat Hostess. What I really do is I show my body to guys on the internet. It's not a great job. It's okay though. I don't like regular jobs. I've been fired from a few. And I don't like regular hours, and so I'm a cam girl. My nickname is Princess Patty. So what I do is I sit at my computer and I chat with guys online. Oh, they can see me through the webcam right here. Sometimes I chat for hours. See, basically, what I try to do is get a guy excited enough so that he'll want to go into a private room. And when I'm in a private room, I chat with just one guy, and that's when I start getting paid. The pay is good. When I'm making good money, I like this job. I want to buy some new clothes and a new TV. It's been slow lately. I hope I make good money today. My rent's due soon. I started webcam work at a studio downtown, but I didn't get along with my boss or any of the girls. So I bought my own computer and now I work from home. The pay's the same, but I don't have to take the bus or deal with anyone else. Well, all except for the guys online, of course. That was a freebie. Now, I hate doing freebies, but sometimes we got to get them to want to go into a private room. See, what I'm doing basically is trying to get a guy hard so that he'll want to take me into a private room so he can jack off. He wants to go private. These are for my feet, so I'm more comfortable. I'll probably have to take off my panties. Will you mind if I do that? Oh, shit. He canceled. Should have told him my rent was due. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes it helps. Oh well. I'll be somebody else. I don't know what to say. This is my brother. He tried to take care of me when we were little. He was dealing drugs. And they killed him. Wish my parents had died instead. Fucking asshole. I hate him. When there was no one else home, he would come after me. And he promised me a nice present. Tell me it was okay. That I shouldn't tell anyone. He would take me on trips with him. We'd go to New York and Disneyland and Canada and South America and all over the place. That's when it was the worst. He just would not leave me alone. And he used me to smuggle drugs. I didn't realize this till recently, but that's what he did. He would put the drugs in my luggage, and he would make me carry them through customs. They never checked anything I was carrying. He said he was nervous about flying. Daddy gets nervous about flying. I need you to help relax me. He would make me suck him off before we left the hotel. And then we'd get home and he'd say, "We had a great trip." Take everybody out for dinner. He was fucking nervous because we were smuggling drugs. Would you beat him for me? Would you? I'll give you the address. Would you beat him for me? He never went to my brother's funeral. And my mother, she knew. She knew and she didn't do anything. What kind of mother is that? Bitch. One day I'm gonna beat her myself. She works as a nurse. Steals pills from the hospital. She washes them down with vodka. That's what she does. At Christmas, we decorate the tree and pretend that everything's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. I was robbed of my childhood. I didn't have any friends. I used to play with bugs. Sometimes I would try to make them fight. Just like my parents. And I'd smash them with a hammer. I'd smash some of my dolls with a hammer too. I had an abortion when I was 13. Some of the girls from school found out and they used to tease me about it. I couldn't understand how I could be pregnant and not have a boyfriend. I would have had a baby. A son or a daughter. Or a brother or a sister. Do you realize how confusing that is? God, I was as mature as a 6-year-old. Do you realize how fucking confusing that is? Do you? I've had trouble with relationships. Every boyfriend I've had has been abusive. Some have been dealers. Traded them sex for drugs. I don't want a boyfriend now. I don't have any close girlfriends. I isolate a lot. Get high a lot. I don't know why I do this. Do you know why? I want to go to therapy, but I'm afraid. Someday I'll go. My real name is Jessica Watson, and I'm a cam girl. And that's my story. It's not over yet.
No one man, no one took pity on the runaway, on the runaway with a secret. She's a big girl now, though life can be a little strange. She's a big girl now. Will she ever, ever, ever change? She's had boyfriend after boyfriend. Why are they all just like her dad? Selfish men who abuse her. What daddy did still makes her so sad. Her mother knew what was happening, but she pretended it was all okay. How could she let her young daughter
Maybe I should tell the police.
be used and abused in that way?
Do you think I should?
Please
help me.
Doing the best that she can. She's a big girl now.
Please help us.
I bought you a present.
Is Mommy home?
No, Mommy's not home.
She's a big girl now, doing the best that she can. She's a big girl now, but she needs a helping hand.
For all the Jessicas everywhere.
What a beautiful little baby. Can I hold her? Okay. Would you mind holding this? Okay. Hello. Good girl, Claire. She likes it. Nice cat. Are you ready? Nice cat. You want to catch her? Okay. What about your bag? You throw the bag to me while I throw your baby. Okay. On the count of 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do this one more time. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Want to do some quick throws? Okay. Step closer. I had no idea throwing my baby could be this much fun. I can't wait to tell my husband. And your father. I don't really know who he is, though. Well, here's my card. You can call me anytime. I have an idea. Why don't we see if you can throw her into the stroller? Sure. I'll even make it more challenging. Whoa, nice throw! Thank you so much. You're welcome. This is yours. Bye. What do we have here, Kingsley? Another baby. What a cute little baby boy. Can I hold him? Okay. Would you mind holding this? What a beautiful little baby. Can I hold her? Okay. Can you hold this? All right. I don't really know who he is, though.